Hi everyone, so today we have some more breaking news coming out of the 2020 presidential elections. We can now say with certainty that John Hickenlooper is running for the presidency of the United States. This is a fun election news alert. This is breaking news coming off just about a few hours ago. This is election 2020, the Democratic primary. This is going to get interesting. So today we're going to be going through a potential 2020 election prediction between John Hickenlooper and Donald Trump. There we go, so just making sure that works. Hickenlooper and Trump, and we're going to go through that potential election predictions. So just remember, John Hickenlooper is now running for president. I'll be doing another video discussing actually, I don't really need to do another video, but anyway, I also can say that Eric Holder will not be running for president. So far, of the potential list that are not running, we have Eric Garcetti, Deval Patrick, Tom Steyer, Michael Avenatti, and now Eric Holder on the people who might have ran, but are choosing not to run in this round, and then Richard Ojeda already dropping out. So John Hickenlooper again running for president. This is breaking news coming off a massive week in politics up ahead. We can, with two people throwing their hat in the ring in the last 48, 72-ish hours. It's very interesting and it's going to heat up. It already has heated up, but I can't wait to watch some of those Democratic primary debates. And honestly, I think that Democrats, with all these Democrats jumping into the race, they're making it easier for Trump to win his re-election. But anyway, I digress. We're going to go through a 2020 election prediction between Hickenlooper and Trump. So overall, Hickenlooper would get absolutely demolished by Trump. There would be no other word to describe it. So we're going to go through and fill in all the states that Trump won in 2016. Arizona, I might put in the lean column given Hickenlooper's appeal to that part of the country. But I mean, you know, that Hickenlooper would not be a good quality candidate for the Democrats to run. Texas would move into the safe column. All of these states, I mean, very easy Trump wins. I could see Georgia moving into the likely column, North Carolina in the likely column, Florida in the leaning column. That's all some things to note. Washington, Oregon, California, Hawaii, New Mexico, Colorado. I could see Colorado's his home state. He was governor, I believe. Yeah, he was the governor. He was thinking about running for Senate, and I think that would have been a better path for him, since he knows he probably can't win a Democratic primary and definitely not a general election. So I don't know why he didn't run for the Senate against Gardner, the Republican incumbent. But anyway, all these states are pretty much safe for John Hickenlooper. New York moves into the safe Hickenlooper column. Maine's 1st district would move into the likely Democratic column. So 197 for Hickenlooper, 134 for Trump. Where can Hickenlooper somewhat catch up to make this somewhat of a surprisingly competitive race? He can catch up some of it in Nevada. I mean, he was a two-term governor of Colorado, a successful governor, and I could see Nevada with a small Latino appeal moving into the Hickenlooper column. I could also see Nebraska's 2nd district moving into the Trump column in the likely column. Up in New Hampshire, I could see that one narrowly moving into the Trump column, just because, again, Hickenlooper, not a great candidate to appeal to the Northeast. For that same reason, I'm moving Maine's 2nd district into the likely column, and Maine at large into the leaning Democratic column. So 205 for Hickenlooper, 240 for Donald Trump. Hickenlooper, I could see carrying the state of Virginia. I don't think he would do very well in the rural areas. He might do okay in the suburbs of the state of Virginia, and as he's kind of an establishment Democratic politician. So it all comes down to the Midwest. In 2016, we remembered that it was Clinton versus Trump, and that was all that mattered. It was just this massive two-horse race, all the way right to the end, Clinton and Trump. And Clinton lost the Rust Belt. She lost Pennsylvania, Ohio, Michigan, Wisconsin, Iowa, and she came very close to losing Minnesota. These were all states that Clinton was expected to carry easily, with the exception of Ohio and Iowa. And she didn't. She lost Ohio and Iowa by not double digits, but it was in the likely column. And she lost Wisconsin, Michigan, Pennsylvania by about 70,000-ish votes in between those three, I believe. Don't quote me on that. But anyway, it was very close, but Trump edged her out. He edged out a Democratic establishment politician. However, even though Trump's approval ratings are low there, I don't see how Hickenlooper would be any different to Clinton. Clinton's approval ratings were low at the time. They still are. And Trump's approval ratings are just as low. And so I see the states of Iowa, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Michigan, and Wisconsin all moving into the Donald Trump column. All those states moving into the Donald Trump column. The state of Minnesota I could see getting very competitive, but at the end of the day, Democrats did very well here in the 2018 midterms, and I could see Hickenlooper narrowly edging out that one ahead of Trump. So overall, this would be, again, a massive blowout. I don't see Hickenlooper gaining any traction at all in the primaries, except in his home state. But again, Colorado, I believe, isn't until after Super Tuesday, so he'll probably drop out after Iowa or something, because he knows he can't win, and he knows he won't win a general election. I'm telling you, he would get absolutely eaten alive in a debate against Trump. Anyway, thank you for watching this video. Comment down your suggestions below, and I'll see you all in the next video. Remember, the breaking news, John Hickenlooper is running for president. Thank you.